Thank you for watching Cheap Crazy Crafts. This is Lisa. I thought I'd make a cute Father's Day tablescape. It is coming, I believe it's mid-June. So I decided just to find some things around the house so it'd be inexpensive. So the first thing I had some leftover burlap from a project I did for Easter. So I hot glued some crepe paper around the edges to make a ruffle, so that would make a cute placemat. So I'll do a tutorial after this to kind of show you how to put those together. And then this is kind of a challenge. Just look for things around the house if you plan to do something special for Father's Day. Just some masculine items to put on your table. So I did find this chip and dip basket, so I'm thinking about putting maybe some bagels and some cream cheese or something in that. I might use that. Then I found this little caddy. You can use it for like coffee creamer. You can put honey in the back. I think I'll put the syrup and some ketchup. And then I had this lid I was going to throw away from a candle. So I saved the lid because it's a really nice wooden piece. And you could use it to display your salt and pepper shakers. I thought that might be interesting. Then I found a cutting board. It's bamboo. Maybe you could use it to cut bagels, put butter or something on it to cut one of your food items on the spread. And then I made these really cute utensil holders with a napkin in the back out of a simple brown lunch bag. So I'll also do a quick little tutorial for you on how to put these together. It's just using ribbon and some buttons, a little bit of felt. So these turned out really cute, so I did 4 of these. And then I'm going to recycle these coffee pods. I just took some twine and I hot glued it around the edges after I washed these out. And I thought this would be really cute and simple to use to put eggs in. If you want to poach eggs and set them in the little pods in front of each plate, that would be a nice idea. Or, you could use them for other things. You could put dip in it for the kids, ketchup or something like that. But I did buy these wooden eggs. They aren't real, from Target at the little dollar spot. I love that little section of the store. So you could get some wooden eggs. I did buy these at Easter, so I'm not sure if they're available at this point. But you could just hard boil some real eggs. And then I found these Peeps at Target. They're pancake and syrup. I thought, well, how cool is that? So I thought I'd make some pancakes for the table for Father's Day. Do a little breakfast brunch and use these pancake and syrup Peeps for a little topper. And then I do like to use my white plates. They're ceramic. You can buy these at the Dollar Tree. They have ceramic as well. They're $1 a piece. So I'm going to do a plate setting of 4. So I have 4 plates, 4 of the smaller dessert size. And then lastly, I found these. These coffee mugs around the house that I had are black and brown. I kind of like the color scheme. So I just really am trying to use some household items that I found that are kind of masculine. So I'll put all this together and show you the finished product of a Father's Day tablescape on a budget. I wanted to show you how to make these cute little utensil holders with a napkin. Turned out really cute. Just using a plain old paper bag, brown paper bag. I'll show you how to use the burlap and put a ruffle on it to use as your placemats for your Father's Day tablescape. And then a coffee pod, just empty coffee pod, cleaned out. I'll show you how to put that together real quick to use it for like a soft-boiled egg or a hard-boiled egg for your Father's Day Sunday brunch. So let's start off with this coffee pod. You just take a hot glue gun. Make sure these are cleaned out and go around the edge with a little bit of hot glue, and then just use this jute twine that you can buy at the Dollar Tree. You're just going to go around the edges with this jute twine. You don't really need a lot of glue, just a little bit, just so the twine will attach. It'll stay in place. And then I like to go around just a few times, make a few loops around the coffee pod. second one. I just like the way it looks with the 2 rows of twine. Second one. You can use as much as you'd like. You could go around 3 or 4 times. But I just like to do a row of 2. There we go. It's really easy. If you have a little bit left, you could always go around to the end of the piece so the twine's out. Go around a 3rd time if you wanted to. There we go. Let's finish this one. And then this is a really quick and easy way to house your hard-boiled eggs. So you just take an egg and you set this in front of the plate on the tablescape with your hard-boiled egg. Isn't that cute? I did 4 because I'm going to do a tablescape of 4. So those are really, really easy to recycle your coffee pods. The next thing that I wanted to put together, show you how to do, is just this really simple, looks like a Father's Day shirt or just a man's shirt using a brown paper pack. This for utensil holder. So I did cut the bag down a little bit. So let's take this out. So I use the top of the bag down about midway. Take a pencil and just mark off really the length of your utensils. My utensils are kind of short, so if yours are really long, you can make the bag a little bit bigger. Just cut along this way and then just throw this part away, or you could use it, you know, as a little trash bag for, you know, while you're crafting. And then you take hot glue and you glue the sides. That's really simple. The second side and then the bottom. See how simple? And then you've made a little pouch. I like to make the front of the bag this little loop that is at the top of the bag. They cut out a little, almost like a little neck. And then you just use a little bit of ribbon. Just use whatever you have around the house. I found this black and white, but you could really use any color. I'll just hot glue that right down the middle. And just trim off the bottom if it was cut too long. And then just 2 buttons. You can, I just went in my sewing kit and just found 2 odd buttons. Try to get them the same size though. I like to use black. I've always used black for my Father's Day project. So just some cute black buttons. And then this is leftover felt. If you don't have any felt around the house, you could use an old t-shirt, a white rag. I just cut some little diamond shape for the collar. You could do pointed collars, you could do round collar, just whatever size you really want to use. These little triangles. And then just kind of make sure that they are about the same size. See, this one's a little bit bigger, so we'll cut it back a little bit. You want the collar size to match. There we go. So we've got 1 collar and 2, and then you'll just hot glue these to this brown paper bag. Doesn't really require a lot of glue. And there you go. Cute little, looks like a little man's shirt, Father's Day. And then I took just a regular square cocktail napkin and just fold the sides in like that. And then slip it down into the bag with your spoon and your fork. I like to put the fork in the middle, and then your knife. And that just makes a really cute little pouch for your utensils and your napkin that you could use for your Father's Day tablescape. So that's something else we'll use. And then lastly, I wanted to show you how to put together some placemats. I had some burlap around the house, so I made these burlap placemats just out of some old fabric, and then I took some crepe paper. So the crepe paper, you can buy 2 rows for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and I want you to take it and bunch it up with your fingers like that. We have to make a ruffle, so you'll have to bunch it, and you'll have to make, bunch up enough to go all the way around. So I've already done this one, so I'm just going to show you quickly how to attach it. This is just a scrap piece. So after you've bunched a bunch of crepe paper like that, just cut off any loose threads on the edge that you're working on, and just do a straight edge of glue, and then place your crepe paper down on top, and then scrunch it together as tightly as you would like. I mean, you can do as tight of a ruffle as you want. I just kind of, I don't do mine too tight. It's really up to you how thick of a ruffle you want. Okay, we're almost done with this piece. So it's really, really simple to attach the crepe paper, make it look like a ruffle. So I just wanted to do this quick presentation on how to make the ruffle. So it's very easy. You just hot glue it to the edge, and then when you flip it over, it looks like a ruffle, like cute. So just take whatever fabric you have around the house. You don't have to use burlap, but this is for Father's Day, so I want it to look kind of masculine. But if you have just some old cloth or some old placemats you just want to embellish a little bit, you could use a t-shirt. You can really cut out squares of just about any fabric that you have around the house to make a cute placemat for Father's Day. So if you'll continue to watch, I'll show you how to put the tablescape together with all the crafts that we made today.